Shut the fuck up.
This is
You.
full on. This is full on lolcow behavior, isn't it? Like he's just spiraling and seething about hate comments. It's a bad look, little Nicky. Very bad look. We're going into Nick Fuentes next, guys. Now, Nick Fuentes has got Candace Owens fired by praising her. Like, all these hit pieces were coming out against her, saying Nick Fuentes is on her side. She's an anti-Semite. She didn't end up disavowing Nick Fuentes, which she should have done. Then the Daily Wire let her go today. It's bullshit or whatever. But, it's just another one of these situations where Fuentes ended the career of somebody who was not even really associated with him. Just like the idea that there was an association was enough to end her entire career. And now Fuentes is clout chasing her. Oh my God. He's got a Candace Owens Stan account on Twitter. He fired up a Twitter space where he's been basically begging to get Candace Owens on. So we'll see where that develops into. But we're going to be covering Fuentes seething at his audience on Rumble because he's getting a lot of negative comments. People aren't supportive of his message on Rumble. There's a lot of boomer waff in there, a lot of boomers, but also a lot of more normie conservatives, and also a lot of people who just have like sense in their brain enough to know that what Fuentes is doing is optically and is just like a lot of petty, spite-filled bullshit that doesn't help the causes that he purports to support. So he's getting a lot of pushback on Rumble. Then we're going to look at his excuse for why he hasn't been streaming. He's got strep throat, guys. Although he's speaking better than any person with strep throat that I've ever heard in my entire life. We're going to see him abuse his audience in the super chats. But before we get into all of that, we're going to do a quick update here on Vincent James. When I
saw that.
When last we saw Vince James, he was working in a sweatshop. He was working in Fuentes' merch store as the merch store bitch boy, the office gopher that prints up press-on T-shirts of the lowest quality. But he's now down so bad that he's threatening to quit streaming unless he hits a subscribe star goal by June. He's only 25% of the way to his goal, and he already did the massive stream with Fuentes and Keith Woods and all the other Groypers going on. As a result of that stream, he got 2 signups.
Really? Wait, how many in total was 100?
No, he's up to. He needs 1,000.
No, 100 in total. I mean, like signups he needs or what?
No, he needs 800 more signups for his goal.
It's over.
It's basically over. Let's hear him explain this. Remember, Vincent James has a family. He had a very successful YouTube channel. He threw all of that away to join with Fuentes to pledge his loyalty to kill and die for Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes, rather than putting Vincent on a salary, employing him in a legitimate way with dignity, has made him the merch store bitch and is forcing him to beg in the gutter like a bum for subscribe star subscriptions. This is the treasurer of the America First Foundation.
The Trump shoes.
The
sweater
of it.
Oh my God. Oh, that's not good.
And this guy's like in his 40s. You know, he's got a family, he's got kids, and he has to dress like he's 15 years old to fit in with his Mexican child Führer. The shame of it.
I was gonna say he really looks like he's like like one of those older dudes at a high school party who's like already graduated and shit.
No, how are you doing, fellow kids, fellow teenagers?
Yeah.
But look, he's got his book in the background sold out, which is what this is. He's just fully sold out. He has no pride, no dignity remaining. He's just a little slave of a Mexican child half his age. And he just has to do whatever he says Doesn't matter how degrading, how debasing. But here he is begging for people to feed his children online.
You know what's really sad? That silver play button up there.
Yeah.
That's sad.
You guys
300,000 subscribers on YouTube. All but dust in the wind now.
To go to subscribestar.com/Vincent-James. We need to get to 1,000 for the show to be able to survive by June. And
go back. Right, go back. Let's look at the numbers there. He says
and support the show.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go back more. There you go.
So we see there he's at 232 subscribers. He needs to get that to 1,000. He got to 234 after his mega show promoting it and this bagathon. So the odds of him getting to that by June are very slim. But I wouldn't worry, Groyper Bros, because this guy, like, he's not going to get a real job. You know, he's already.
It was an empty threat.
Yeah,
It was an empty
nothing else he can do with his life. He's trapped doing this. He's trapped being Fuentes' slave for the rest of his life. You know, and Jaden was, dabbed on him. He was like, I hope everybody's happy with the decisions they made.
Mm-hmm.
And, remember Feezer telling everybody, oh, yeah, the Groypers are doing better than ever. They're doing so amazing. Nick raised all this money. Yeah, but he can't pay his, employees, Vincent, anything. They have to beg in the gutter in order to keep their shows afloat.
One big day.
Nick might be doing okay. Everybody else is doing dog shit. Everybody else is going broke. Everybody else has no viewers, no clout, no relevance, no nothing.
Well, it was the coattail,
the riding the coattail brigade. Yeah,
all it was. It wasn't like a whole establishment where Candace Owens helps Ben Shapiro and they have all these people who talk. No. It's Nick,
Cockroach
and
Wings,
you're
right.
all shit. Yeah.
He goes, what's even the point of supporting these guys? It's just the Trump grift with performative racism slapped on top. That's the thing. It pleases nobody. Either go with the Trump grift and do the normie con, Trump support, he's our messiah, trust the God Emperor, trust the plan, QAnon grift. Or just be like a full-on racist. Be a wignat.
Yeah.
But this, it doesn't please anybody. It doesn't pick a lane. It's always been a problem. They've never even been able to clarify whether their organization, very loosely use that term, is civic nationalist or ethno-nationalist. They can't even figure that out. Let alone how to actually enact anything.
It switches day to day, show to show. I would say during a show, it'll flip as the show's going, Nick's show. But here he is, guys.
To be able to survive by June.
To survive.
Oh, he can't even survive.
You have 4 kids.
What were you thinking?
Figure it out, bud. How are you now panicking? How are you now?
He's the longest serving Groyper, too. He spoke at every AFPAC there was. And this is how Nick rewards his loyalty, by putting him on the verge of not even being able to survive. What sense does this? Why would anybody join up and be a part of this organization? They don't take care of their own. Even though apparently there's all this money to take care of them, they just aren't. They're just letting their top guy go.
One big stream where you make 100K doesn't mean shit if it's not consistent. If it's not consistent, you aren't growing. You're it's diminishing returns every day.
It was like 4 big donors gave all this money. Where's the studio at? We were promised the studio would be here by now. Yeah. Nick is still streaming from the same green screen set in Chicago. And I honestly believe that they were going to have it set up by now. I thought when I said, they're not going to get set up, I thought I was going to be a fool.
Exaggerating,
but no. Yeah. They actually didn't get it set up. We're almost in April, and still there's no new studio. Nick said he was going to completely revamp the entire style of his show. It was going to be a completely new show with clips and prepared and all that. Never happened. He said that there was going to be a headquarters in Florida. Where is it? He said that there were going to be all these operations set up. to ballot harvest in states where ballot harvesting is illegal. None of that's materialized yet either.
Yeah.
It reminds me of in the midterms when he said, we're going to run all these America First candidates. And then they didn't run any candidates other than a Zionist woman named Laura Loomer. Like,
is she even like
it's just
part of them anymore? Is she even part of them? She's doing her own thing. She seems to be doing well than any of them.
Yeah.
Okay, whoops.
So that's the state of Vincent.
Support the show in whatever way you can. I mean, if you don't want to do subscribe to others, you guys make sure to go to
Listen, Vince, there's 200 Groypers will not sustain you and your family. Sorry, bud.
No.
And it's diminishing again. It's diminishing returns every fucking day.
The thing is, too, Vincent seems to believe that he should only have to stream like once a week, a 1 hour show.
No.
And it's going to survive. Like the guy only at max does a show for 2 hours. And then sometimes he'll do shows. And then other times he won't. He's horribly inconsistent. The shows that he does do, in my opinion, are boring as they're really dry. And, you know, there is like interesting political guests sometimes that he gets on, but the Groypers don't care about that. They don't care about an interview with a survivor from the USS Liberty. They want drama. They want like impassioned rants. They want silly bullshit. They're not like serious, like political, like minds that are, whoa, this is amazing. This new insight I'm getting. No, they don't care about any of that. They're children. And they want to be entertained, but entertained in like a politically edgy way. And Nick Fuentes provides that for them. That's why they don't like Vincent James. That's why they don't really watch the E. Michael Jones streams or anybody else that's a serious political commentator on
E. Michael Jones.
I know. Well, he streams on Cozy every week, but you never hear about it. Roger Stone also streams on Cozy. None of them are interested. Roger Stone streams there to 14 viewers.
Okay? Oh my! What a
interested
fall
in
from
the
grace.
Politically provoked garbage slop with Mio and Brittany, and they're interested in Beardson and Fuentes, and that's it. In Paul Town. But it's a very small, like diminishing return, closed ecosystem, echo chamber. They're not reaching anybody. It's not helping anyone. It's just lame.
Okay, so on Cozy right now, there's 216 people on all the other channels. Nick has a waiting room up with allegedly 1,700 waiting for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Why? We put a timer for a reason. Let people come in, you know, all that stuff, have some cold opens, and then fucking start, right?
So Nick has basically phased out Cozy. He hasn't streamed there in weeks. He only seems to be doing Rumble stuff. He's basically leaving his whole posse behind. He's snaking them on live stream, as we're about to show later. He's basically doing his own version, Night of the Long Knives. He's going to purge Beardson. He's going to purge Paul Town. He's going to purge Wurzel. He's going to purge Brittany and Mio. All these like remnants of a bygone era that are bad optics and they're all going. They're all going, and he's already basically snaked them by moving to Rumble instead of Cozy, where they put all their eggs into that basket. That's a whole other story. On Rumble, he has been struggling. He's getting like hate comments.
Let's go.
The chat's turned against him. And he's seething about it.
So I want to say this also about Nick Fuentes. Again, I can't express enough how thankful we are, man. Appreciate it. So you think that Nick Fuentes had all this love, support, 4,000 watching over on Cozy? You'd think with 4,000 or 5,000, you'd have like an army to bring up positive comments of like, no. Because as we know, the Twitter stuff was all bots. It was all fucking bots. Sorry, if you get 7,000, if we had 7,000 watching right now, you make an impact. You make an actual impact in like Twitter likes or in comments. But as we now see, when he tries to leave his ecosystem that he controls with the with a multiplier, with all his friends patting him on the back and the yes men going, yes, sir, I'll kill and die for you. When he goes into the real world and sees the real viewers, everyone hates him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't like the music. There are a lot of people bitching about the music and the live.
So you have these boomers who want to hear about politics. You have rap music playing. Yeah. You have Kanye, all this shit, and they're
all
like,
these degenerate tracks are like, what the? This isn't white people music.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this? What is this music? This is degeneracy. And Nick's like, how dare you? How dare you?
And you yell at the audience. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what you do. By the way, when you have a new audience, is you completely alienate and yell at them. They love that.
Brilliant.
Live chat during the lobby. I'm just over it. The Rumble live chat, off.
He's so over it. The way he says it is so gay. I'm so over it. Like, off.
Oh my God.
What a seething little malding baby. Ooh.
Okay? Every video I make, the Rumble comments, it's Nick hates poor people. He's arrogant.
Well, yeah.
Okay, yes.
You do hate poor people. You've told us many, many times. And again, I watched you last night, and I think I clipped it, reiterate that you hate poor people. And you are arrogant.
Yes.
You believe your shit doesn't stink. You believe you're destined to lead all of mankind and be a god emperor and be the president and all this, with nothing really, no real accomplishments to back that up, other than that you have a niche internet following of children that you fooled into ruining their lives for you. So yes, I would say that you do hate the poor. You are arrogant. These are valid criticisms.
Yeah.
Okay.
And shut the up. Shut the up and off. Go watch.
He's done. I'm going to tell you all right now.
You know.
Nick has another 2 years left. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it's going to be like struggling.
Yeah, once this election cycle is over, if Trump is gone, like, he better hope Trump wins. Because if Trump is gone and there's no more Trump grift and like no more like America First thing filtering in from Trump, and he's in the wasteland of like the 2 years in between the last election and the midterms, nobody is going to care. If we're in another Biden term, the energy is just going to be completely sucked out, and it's going to be over for him. And there's going to be like a new grift that comes in. You watch, there'll be some young, new, charismatic guy come up. The moment that somebody else comes in that can really threaten Nick's hold on this niche, he's going to lose everything.
Yeah, he's done.
Because he has so much baggage now. The Nick that existed in like 2017, 2018, 2019, that Nick is long gone now. We now have like the Patrick Casey scandal with the bank account, the AFPAC 2 honeypot.
Ali Alexander pedophile.
The Ali Alexander pedophile scandal. We have January 6th rally. We have Jaden leaving, Jaden revealing that Nick was full of shit about a lot of things, that he was personally like insane. So it's
his
not
website
the same guy.
Being completely felted. Yeah. All the people part of his group, and then you had remember what was his name? Wooza. With the the association, the Columbine, and then you had Baked Alaska.
The IP2 stuff, Baked Alaska snitching,
Buddy.
Ralph, all that, man. There's just so much baggage now. There's so many stains.
Bad.
But the thing is, nobody wants to get involved in that sort of sector because there's really, like, it's shit. Like, your life's going to be ruined. If you're going to challenge Nick's position, like, it's going to ruin your own life. You're going to be on the ADL watch list, the SPLC. Like, you're going to be dealing with a lot of bullshit. The feds are going to be pressuring you. They're going to be trying to subvert you at every turn. So that's why, like, nobody has really showed up to take Nick's spot. And also because Nick, like, sends his shills out to basically intimidate anybody who is a threat to them and basically force them to kiss his ring. So I don't know. I just think the moment that somebody does come along that at all like is younger and basically is what Nick promised to be, an optical solution, Nick is gonna lose out on everybody.
And by the way, there's a big thing someone mentioned in chat, and it's so true. With Nick streaming with people like Cheezer or this or that or these guys, right? That's what Nick's audience wants, right? They don't care about the politics at all. They want to see someone being like edgy and goofy and whatever the they're actually leaving for these people that he's like streaming with.
Yeah. Well, Rodimus Prime's on point here. He goes, PvP, a huge problem for Nick already is most of the fans are like 25 now. They got laid. I don't know about that, but the ones that did, and they got jobs, and they realized how gay it all was. And the new Zoomers, the new generation alpha people think it's cringe. And, you know, he's in a tough place. He's no longer the hot new thing, and he's getting a lot of backlash, and he can't handle it because his ego is fragile.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Content. I'm so sick of you people. I can't stand it. Look, it's like every video. I'll go on my channel.
Imagine.
Every
having
video
a show
has bad
going,
comments.
Look how much everyone hates me. Watch.
The self-foul.
Every video that I do, I got people in the comments.
This is the Grim
Jesus
Reaper one that we showed.
Yeah.
Look how he blocks them. Jesus
in the
was
comment.
poor, Nick. Like,
Wait, he blocks them?
Jesus was poor. In Nick's eyes, if you're not 7 figures, you're poor normie trash. And Nick would have looked down.
That's what you said, though, Nick.
that's literally what he said.
Like
Jesus called him dumb, low IQ, should kill himself. Just really let that sink in. Shut the fuck up.
This is
You.
full-on lolcow behavior, isn't it? Like, he's just spiraling and seething about hate comments. It's a bad look, little Nicky. Very bad look.
And I'm sure this will win them over, Nick. Yeah, this is the move. This is the move to win them over.
Watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Well, they won't. That's what's happening.
That's the problem. They're already tuning out. Like, imagine be like, yeah, I'm trying to build a political movement. Get out! Don't give me your money. Don't give me your support. Fuck you. Leave.
You know?
Right, yeah, no, that's definitely how you're going to win the coalition to take over America and restore it to glory. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, Francisco says Nick is smiling like people still like his shtick. Like, you think, it's just, it is the meme face,
It's
or the
lame.
smiling
Hey,
face.
Get it, guys? I'm ironically owned. Get it, guys?
Yeah.
And he doesn't do anything to debunk their argument. All he just can say is, "Fuck you."
Get out.
Arrogance and hatred for his fellow man will be Nick's downfall. No, you will be my downfall.
What? Like,
Opposite.
He thinks that's an own? He thinks that's an own? So he's admitting that he's going to have a downfall. Oh, man.
Buddy,
You will be my downfall.
Buddy.
The self.
You know what he looks like? Oh my God, hang on. You see him there? Watch this.
Okay.
Watch this. Zelda Majora's
It
Mask.
is a total cope.
Mask salesman. Images. Give me the mask salesman, bitch. What?
I know there. Yeah, I know. You're right.
Look
You're
at
right.
this.
You're right.
That is Nick right now. What? It's the same guy. It's the same fucking guy. Sorry.
That same energy.
All right.
Opposite. You will be the downfall. Complete opposite. No, you know what's been my downfall? Jews censoring me.
Whoa.
Right.
Really? I'm
What
sure
a
it was
cult,
the Jews.
buddy.
Yeah. Behind every blade of grass. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not at all his own decisions that were that blew his like optics and everything. Has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with January 6th.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with screwing over his own people, screwing over Jaden, nothing to do with bringing Baked Alaska and Ralph into the fold. Nothing to do with protecting pedophiles like Ollie Alexander. Nothing to do with bringing Milo in and giving him a position of power and actually trusting Milo Yiannopoulos. Nothing to do with going all in on Ye 24 and being embarrassed. No. It was just all the Jews. Like, yes, the Jews do oppose you, but guess what, pal? That you could have done a lot better. You could have done a lot better than you did. But he'll never accept that. He'll never accept any responsibility at all, or that he ever made any bad decisions. Nothing to do with the Catboy date, bringing in Catboy Cammy, who sucked on black dildos, and the cope was, it's a water bottle,
No. The Ali Alexander defending the pedophile, and still, to this day, being associated with Ali Alexander was the ultimate acceleration to the bottom.
No,
that
the Jews made him look at Smiley's pick. It was the Jews.
Arrogance and hate should for my fellow man propel me.
Yeah, Fat Chick Thriller agrees with me. It's 100% the pedophile shit. There was other stuff, but that was like the.
Well, you could still argue the case for him before that.
Yeah.
But now it's impossible. So it's just like a zombie period of time for anybody who like has politics similar to his, where it's just waiting for this guy to fuck off the scene. But it seems like he's totally glowing and propped up by handlers that make him do all this crazy unoptical shit. So he's probably not going anywhere for a little while at least.
Forward. That's the only thing that keeps me getting out of bed. If it wasn't for arrogance and my hatred of you, I would be in bed all day. It's the Jews that are keeping me down.
Right.
IVF super mutant shitting on normies gets super old.
That's unhinged. That's silly.
At a certain point, isn't it cringe to say, it's the Jews holding me down?
Like, it's
like
really...
No one cares, dude.
It's...
Like, no one cares.
It's so cringe.
That's what makes me better. High mutational load. It's why I'm high IQ.
All right, so here's Nick's show from last night.
Oh, no.
And it begins with him showcasing his bald spot. You can see clear as day there's no hair on top of his head anymore. Can we zoom in and enhance? Like, look at that. Look, you see that? It's just a total patch of skin on the top of his head.
Is that... Why is he watching Peterson?
He's been Norwood Reapered. So he's doing the Destiny versus Turkey Tom thing.
Yeah.
But it immediately starts off with him taking his medicine.
Okay.
No, live on stream.
Couldn't you have taken your medicine before the stream?
I gotta prepare my water here.
Notice how low energy he is. Notice how despondent and depressed he is throughout this entire thing. This is how he starts it off to get people fired up for the show.
This is really? This is the first minute.
Yeah.
First 5 minutes?
This is like the first 5 minutes. Yeah, like about 5 minutes in.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. And vitamin C.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I'm going to take my gun
out. You know what I love? Low energy with lo-fi music that you listen to like when you're like sleeping, like or in the car while driving.
And then we will start the stream. I'm still sick.
Stop, C.
I'm still.
There was not 20 minutes of cold opens today. There was only 8. Stop.
Yeah.
Brother, I think I have strep throat or something. Some kind of.
Okay. I have never heard. Like, what a cope. Like, what an excuse for why he's, like, low energy, the shows are sucking. It's obvious that you're depressed, you're black-pilled, you're giving up. But he's claiming that he has strep throat. I've never known anyone who has strep. Oh, you think you have strep throat, but you sound fine.
Yeah.
He sounds fine. There's nobody with strep throat. If you had strep throat, you wouldn't be talking. You wouldn't be doing a 4-hour live stream.
You go, like when you swallow, it hurts. You're like, oh, I got a strep throat. He's like, I think I have strep throat. You don't think you have strep throat. You know. All right, there's something in my throat. And you're right. It's cope. This is terrible.
Suck it back.
I have this terrible chest cold. It's not horrible, but it's
Who
enough
wants
where
to
it's
see
making-
this?
I have this terrible chest cold. Well, it's not horrible, but what is it? Terrible? You know what I mean?
He's just trying to grasp at any excuse for why he's too depressed to get out of bed.
You know, it's HIV.
tired and stuff. And it's giving me a lot of congestion, so I couldn't sleep last night.
He couldn't sleep last night.
Don't you love that when you start watching your podcast that you watch every evening, and they start with "I got congestion, I can't sleep."
Don't you love it when your political leader who's going to save America is like a hypochondriac little baby crying about how he's sick? Like, where is like the epic stoicism? Where is the leadership? Where is the passion to inspire greatness? There's none of this. It's just low energy crying about how he's sick. I mean,
sad,
again,
pathetic.
Like, would Hitler, who he claims to be the reincarnation of, the second, third, and fourth Hitler, would Hitler cry about how he had a chest cold at the Munich beer halls? I don't think so.
One of those. So it's not terrible, but it's just enough to be super annoying. Hopefully I'll be better by next week. I was going to do a show last night, but, you know, I went on Vince's stream and
Let me say one thing. We've said this before. Cogs vanished. Ralph takes week breaks. Nick vanished. Everyone, I'm sick. I'm taking a break. Me and Ashton leave the internet for 3 days. Our show has been canceled forever.
Oh, every time we take any sort of hiatus, it's over. We're never coming back. It's done. I know it was almost like a 3-week break because of the move, and I had issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Everybody else just gets a pass on it. It's not right, damn it.
I was only supposed to be on there for 20 minutes. I wound up being on there an hour. And then by the end of the stream, I was like, I want to go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Okay. So we're supposed to believe this guy is like the Führer. He's the Messiah. He's a king. But he doesn't even have the stamina to do an hour on another person's show and then do another 2-hour show. Like, really?
Buddy.
Like, it was supposed to be 20 minutes, and then he made me stay another 40 minutes. And then it was just like, there was no way I could do a show. Really?
Again, to compare us to that, we stop a show at 4 hours. Everyone's like, why is it a short show today? Imagine, by the way, being burnt out after an hour of streaming. Like, that was our intro today.
So
yeah, Rodimus Prime. He is depressed.
He's depressed,
he's
yeah. And he's weak, yeah. He's weak, yeah.
Oh, but then I canceled it because I didn't feel like it, okay?
Okay.
I was sleepy. But you're going to get your...
Okay.
He was sleepy.
Bro, energy,
man
drink,
child.
coffee, like anything.
money's worth. Not that most of you even send the super chats. It's really a small fraction, but you'll...
Oh, just seething. Not that most of you even send a super chat.
Well, whenever people do send super chats, you yell at them and you get mad. And you go, duh, for the...
You'll get content today because it's going to be a long stream. I'm locked in.
He sounds totally
Taking my
locked in.
medicine.
Yeah.
He sounds revved up and ready to go. He's taking his medicine like an old man.
So is that the vitamin C's kicking in?
Does he have AIDS? Like, what has
That's
happened?
what I said. I was like, he has HIV, bro. He has HIV.
The big boy.
Like a big boy. Like the
I'm a
perpetual
sleepy,
like
sweepy, big boy.
I'm sweepy. I'm a big boy. I'm adulting. Like, it's cringe, bro. It's serving, as you would say, Reddit, my brother. Like, maybe it's time to dial down the cringe.
So we're gonna do it.
Gary
almost
Baker
there.
says
Wait.
75.
Then he's just playing a video game? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, smash cuts to him just playing video games. Yeah,
He's playing Conquer. What is he playing?
I don't know, some sort of like strategy game.
Call of...
Dollars. I've been buying EMJ books on the Jews and dropping in the pews of every Catholic parish in my city.
Whoa!
Do you think this is a decent idea?
Nick seething. Did you see that eye roll?
Yes!
It was so sassy and so catty. Look at him hit him.
He hates his audience. He hates them.
Dropping in the pews of every Catholic parish in my city. Do you think this is a decent idea? I just think we are powerless to defend ourselves until the Catholic Church regains.
Now he's face palming. Full on face palm.
He's like, oh my God. He's like so embarrassed. Holy.
How dare him do that?
Consciousness on this issue because the Catholic Church is really the only organized body in the Western world.
Thank you for the
Anyway,
big
God
super
bless.
chat.
He's like humiliated. He's like, yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it. Great idea. Keep it up.
Meow.
Oh man!
Great idea. Keep it up.
40%, $50.
He's in hell. This is a guy who hates his own show. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
That's a thumbnail.
It really is.
I got.
That's
I have
pretty
to.
good.
I have to
That
rewind
might
it.
even be an emoji in chat.
You know, hang
Let's,
on.
you know,
I have
saying
to
for an
play it,
emote.
though.
Let's get 10 subs for the emote,
All right.
and we'll add it.
Friends and family anti-Semitic. I feel like I need to shut the up, but I get so excited and my articulation has been very successful. Should I shut the up? I've found many people in some corners already know this stuff but don't talk.
You should just shut the up forever about anything to anyone. Because you just...
That's such
Sound
a
annoying.
strong seethe, dude. Whoa. And this is a guy who's like going and red pilling people in real life. Nick doesn't want that. It's like, no, you should just worship me. Okay.
Hey, chat, what do you think about that?
Imagine he paid him to insult him like that. That's crazy.
Look at him. Look at that. That thing is just him like this.
That's so
forever
good.
About anything to anyone. Because you just sound annoying. You sound like a...
Wait, that's your fan.
That's your fan, dude. Like, I wonder why the movement's not doing so good, huh? Like,
Jesus Christ, bud.
Yeah, poor people for sure. Only rich
You
people
know?
can afford 100.
Earlier he was like, "No, I don't. You're the one that's wrong." You know. Then he just openly says it again.
I got a face palm in chat there.
$100 super chat. That's my audience.
Yeah.
For sure. Only rich people can afford $100 super chat. That's my audience. If you're rich, send me $100, and that means we're all winners. You're a winner. I'm a winner. Even if you're too poor to do that, you.
Okay.
Whoa.
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 Buddy. Whoa.
I
Buddy.
wonder why he's got no one watching anymore.
The grift goes on forever, and the lemons never end. Like, come on, man.
You gotta
That's
be a little bit.
shameless.
Oh,
He's like, listen, if you can't afford to send me $100, then you. Can we get some $100 super chats then? Like,
Okay.
what the Can we get some $100? Do I just have to start saying you to everybody who donates less than $100?
Let me do this real quick. Look at my camera there. All right, you see him? Gets him live right now. Is that a chat with 3,700 watching?
Almost 4,000 watching. It's not moving. Oh.
That's not 3,000. Okay.
He's wearing a Canada sweater. Did you see that? So I mean, he's been watching our show. He was just watching our show, and then when the segment about him came on, he was like, "This hurts my feelings too much. I have to switch it off."
Nick, where is Candace? Her show is from Moan Friday. America First with NJF. No new show for a week. Lol this.
Yeah, because I'm sick, you f***ing because I'm...
Oh, the seethe. The seethe. You gotta love it. You're sick. Yeah, you sound really sick, buddy. You got the strep throat for sure.
Sick. She did a show on Tuesday and said, I hope I don't die, then hasn't been seen since. I told you I'm probably not going to do a show this week. I'm doing day streams because it's not as taxing because I have respiratory virus. Loser. You. I just hate the live chat.
Sent $3.
People to watch the
Handshake.
show are idiots.
Okay.
Let's go. Well, I know this guy's
Amazing.
not gay because he sent me $100. W.
Right.
Oh, it's Neo and Beardson.
I
I'm
mean-
really
Oh, God.
Hey, I love how the guy isn't gay for sending him $100. Let's be real. In reality, if you send Nick $100, there's a strong correlation that you may be a homosexual. Like, very strong.
Guys, this clip that we're about to watch is incredible.
He
And
just
$3.
totally snakes fucking Beardson and Mio because they came up with this talking point that was being used against Candace Owens, where like the Groypers asking, should we ban every religion but Christianity? And Nick's like, the optics of that are terrible. Where did this come from? And then everybody in chat tells him it's Beardson and Mio, and he just goes off on them. And just, it's pretty clir they're getting purged soon. That Nick's getting sick of their shit. And it's really good to see him.
So the
snake
guy
them in real time.
who's Sig Heils
Yeah,
is the guy saying this is bad optics. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks for clearing that up.
to watch the
Handshake.
show are idiots. Let's go. Well, I know this guy's not gay because he sent me $100.
Watch this, folks. This is
Oh,
crazy.
it's Mio and Beardson. Oh, I'm really wow. That's really surprising. That's really shocking that that's where that came from.
And by the way, like the insinuation that it should be obvious that they're of course it's
Yeah.
Beardson, that
Yes.
idiot. Like
Yeah.
Beardson's heart is probably broken, bro.
Oh yeah, he cried himself to sleep.
Oh no, for real, actually. Like I'm not even like
no, actually,
JKing.
no, yeah, for sure.
Bored.
Well, you knew it was already over when Beardson converted to Catholicism, and Nick said he preferred him when he wasn't Catholic.
Yeah.
It was already over at this point, but this is like the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Like Beansoy's getting cast out soon. His days are numbered.
You think he's gonna crawl to the casino?
Yeah, he's gonna crawl
listen,
here, and then
Beardson, you're allowed here if you bring secrets with you.
no, he's not gonna have anything important or valuable.
You're like even
Nope.
with secrets. No, he's not allowed.
No, you're not allowed.
That's something tactically. That's a tactical hindrance. Came from
Gaslit by Andy Wars. Beardson for third chair.
that thing.
Beardson for third chair.
Tactically, that's a tactical hindrance. Came from that think tank, from that general milieu. I'm totally shocked.
You mean your guys?
Think tank. He's
your
just
guys?
implying they're just totally. These are his guys, and they're just totally. And he hates them. He resents them, and he blames them for the failure. It's great.
That's so good.
What a surprise that I'm over here, like me and Keith Woods are on big streams and putting out big tweets, red pilling people.
Hey, Beardson, you've been replaced with Keith Woods. Is
Yeah.
Keith Woods still even doing shit? Like, what's he doing?
I mean, listen, he does like Twitter stuff. I don't pay any
Whoa.
attention to him, to be
He's
honest. So I
such a
don't know.
boring guy.
He really
every day
is.
with solid
He really
rhetoric
is.
and talking
Yeah.
points. And then from the Groyper milieu came something totally
The
self.
Groyper milieu. Like, that's your guys. He's disconnecting from the Groypers, bro.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
disconnecting. Remember, because
telling
Sneeko's
you.
like, I like Nick, but I don't like the Groypers or whatever.
It's gonna be the night of the long Groyper, man. He knows he doesn't need the fucking individual Groyper. Like he just needs like the 4 like big donors
Yep.
that keep him afloat. That's all he needs, and he's always treated his followers with contempt and like they're. But now he's extending that same thing to his streamers, and they're just gonna lay down and take it because they're desperate. They have no talent. They have no other options. They're trapped doing this because of the toxic association with him. So they're just like Vince is fucked, Beardson's fucked, Brittany, all these people. They're just screwed completely. It's hilarious.
Self-defeating. I am just absolutely shocked that from the Groyper think tank, the Groyper milieu, is like maybe one of the worst questions we could ask at this moment. Should we ban, like right now, Muslims and Christians are basically in agreement that Jews did 9/11 and killed JFK and are committing a genocide and hate everybody. What's the one thing that could sow division between them? I know we have to double down on antagonizing Muslims in a hypothetical scenario where a Christian nationalist government gets elected. We're going to ban you guys.
Didn't he say something about like?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like-
they've all talked about this in the past. Like,
Come on.
it's all just so silly. Like, Nick seems to believe that all of his past statements cannot be ever used against him. Like, if something is like more than 2 weeks old, it's irrelevant. And then if it's happening now, it's a nothing burger. Like, it's always either if it's happening now, it's a nothing burger, or if it happened in the past, it's irrelevant. But like to normal people with functioning brains, like what you did say in the past does matter to now and will be pulled up and will cause problems. But he just seems to think that he's going to fool the whole world and everybody is going to fall for it, even though he has like, it's just really dumb. Like there's clips of him denying the Holocaust, right? But then he goes out and says he doesn't. And then he expects that nobody will ever challenge him on that.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't you pick a lane? Like if you didn't want to have the optics of denying it, then don't deny it and just maintain plausible. But no, of course, he has to do both at the same time because he thinks he's this grand Jedi wizard that's fooling everybody, when in reality, he just looks like a stupid fuck. It's the same thing here. Oh, I won't ban your religion, even though I'm on the record having said I will.
Yeah, he said he wanted like a dictatorship. Like he'd be a dictator, and everyone else would be like fucking killed or arrested or whatever the hell, right? Like, and I was like, oh, we have to ban. I don't know. I think it rules though that he's against fucking Beardson. Like that's my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Oh yeah,
like that's so